5. That's 3 out of the last 5. There's the toss. The toss was won by Mira's got some good form as well. Always a threat in this format. The DP World Truck. So much to play for in these games now. From both teams, we are all set to certainly see the emotions at the spread of Bangladesh supporters as 25, 70%.
Energy, and I don't think at the moment it's one of those pitches you
Bangladesh. Of course, Mendes is someone who's the other guy is Nasanka.
He's a left armer, brought in.
You can really capitalise on those middle. A little bit of movement back in, as you'd normally see from Shurafo. He's a big, tall left arm. Will know so well Bangladesh. They a little bit leg side. He's picked that up beautifully. That's a really good shot. That is the first 6 of the game. Fine stuff.
On your feet, and why wouldn't you dance when you see the ball fly over mid-wicket? Just chuck as well.
A bit flatter, a little bit quicker. That's nicely played. He knew exactly where the fielder wasn't, and that's going to go for 4. Nice work from Mendes. Got very good wrists and quick feet. Very good over.
Of course, it's a shorter boundary. Sri Lanka contribution on that over. This is Bangladesh.
Beautiful shot. That is a magnificent stroke. Not that short at all. He's just picked it up beautifully, trusted the bounce, and dispatched it for 4. Flat.
Just gave me the impression he was waiting for that.
A bit over pitch this time, and that's been drilled down the ground for 4. They are 2 wonderful strokes. Really good cricket from Nasanka.
The 2 in the deep square leg.
Off the over so far. And he's going to get more. 4 more. What another Nasum. Now, adventurous this time. He's hit it up high. How far's that gone? 6 runs. That's gone a long way. Beautiful stuff from Mendes this time.
Runs behind you.
Goes over the top on the leg side. It's a small boundary, it's a shorter boundary, but what the Sri Lankan batters are doing so well is that they're exploiting it, picking those lines and lengths, and an excellent result for Pathum Nisanka. Good evening, Arthur.
Good evening, Roshan. Good evening, all. Again, another flick of the wrist and it's gone the distance.
So that's
innings also.
Pathum Nisanka. Now this should be taken. Yes. He was looking to try and clear mid-wicket. Taskin Ahmed strikes. And the opening partnership has been broken.
So once again, it's Taskin Ahmed who's picked up a wicket in his very first over.
Well, these are his numbers. Comes down the track and he's cleared long on and done it easily. The Sri Lankan 50 is up.
Yeah, what a way to go and pick up a 6 and ensure that you have 50 runs on the board inside the power play. Scored a single run now. Pace deliveries.
This is down to backward score, Lego taken. Mahadi strikes again and Kusal Mendes the big wicket. Looking for the sweep. Just picked the solitary man on the backward square leg boundary. Couldn't keep it down and they will celebrate.
That's what he has done. That's his career.
What an excellent over. Excellent over, 4 runs and a wicket. 6.
And in the end, when you see the kind of attempts made by both the batters who got out, the run rate is not like it's gone to 10 or 11, it's still 7.44.
Sri Lanka got the better of the opposite.
So far, a bit of bounce, there's an appeal, doesn't seem very convincing. They have the option of review. Just looking at the entire stress into the Super 4. Oh, bold! Trying to play the reverse lap, only to find the ball hitting the target. Full marks to the bowler for keeping it simple. He just kept it straight no matter what.
One.
Delivery for 6. Got to find the fielder. No, that's going to be 4 runs. It's taken a while for this boundary. 22 balls. And good way to get off the mark for the former. Suddenly, it'll be an inning
Spinner.
for his side. Often we've compared Kusal Pereira. Long boundary does. You've got a left arm.
A contest, India versus Pakistan. It's not easy when you come in. Whether he gets one.
Bottom. Uruch. Very quick down the leg side. Good take by Litan Dash.
Yeah.
Game has been good. This one is not as...
The choke is on. Bangladesh have been brilliant. The first 6. That's a long way. Short boundary or long boundary. It's a massive one.
Sri Lanka need a few of those. That's because Bangladesh has created so much of pressure. Sri Lanka had a brilliant power.
Over. That was off Shoriful, the third one. Shanaka came out there. Got to go to the part-timer.
Again, this time he gets the gap. That was space off. Dragged it from outside the off stump. That's a welcome boundary for Sri Lanka at this stage.
And also for Kusal Pereira to get going. This was quite predictable what Kusal Pereira would do.
There's a misses. Now they're asking for a catch, and that's given. Kusal Pereira, now he's going to have a word. I'm wondering whether he'll refer it. He looks surprised.
Well, this type of one, you know if you're nicked it or not. So he's not reviewed it straight away. He's taken his time, but he's asked the question.
Partnership. Looked surprised.
But the spinners, along with Tuskin and
Long off. Not on the boundary. Goes a sweep and gets it behind square leg. And the 100's up for Sri Lanka.
well, coming in at 5. It's hit so well, but not as well as this. This is hit so hard, goes a long way. Second 6 for Dasun Shanaka.
Well, he's in there. He's in that side for this purpose, and he's doing it perfectly. Striking at over 150. Now, what about this? Has he cleared it? I think he has. That's a good start. We talk about the shorter boundary, and that's perfectly executed.
3 sixes in the last 5 balls have got Sri Lanka.
That was space off, and 4. Very well done. Waited for it. Lovely pivot and worked it behind.
Asia Cup 2025 match number. That's clubbed. Really nicely played. That is a magnificent shot for 6. That is outstanding work, and it brings up the 50 stand. It's a full toss, hard down the ground, far enough, yes, far enough again, 6 more. Mr. Fizzer got hold of that. How far's it gone? She'll be out. No. Just died at the last minute. Got hands underneath it. Desperate dive in for the run out. I think it's going to go upstairs for a look. But people in this. Now that's gone very high indeed. Lytton Das says, I'll take it. And he does quite comfortably. Easily pouched. Right and breezy from Kamendu.
Similar kind of strike rate.
He's been on song. Drilled down the ground. How far? Far enough? I don't think so. That's out. He's now got 3. The Fez has been absolutely brilliant. Superb work from him. 3 for 20 ends up with. Lanka after passing away of his father. Brought down on the offside. Gets that away. Scooped on the leg side for 4. Beautifully played. He's got some talent.
He can do no wrong.
Has he got hold of that enough? He's hit it. He's hit it for 6. It's a magnificent shot to finish the innings. He would have loved a few more of those, I'm sure, on the early deliveries of this over. But he's finished on a high. 168 they get in the end. Shanaka 64 off 37. That is magnificent too between Pereira and Shanaka.
3 wickets he now equals the record. Last 6 really set
First of the Super 4s games. Bangladesh
picked up to 50 in the last match will be Saif Hassan, and both the openers getting departed. So need to
always important. Oh, he's bowled him! That is absolutely brilliant from the Shara. Bangladesh lose their first.
Yeah, Tanzid has Lichun Kumadash, the skipper.
Slashes hard and picks up 4. That'll give Liton Das some confidence.
But not the right length on this kind of a
Smashed down the ground for 4. That is a really good strike.
The Saif Hassan short arm jab down the ground.
What a strike that is. Even better, and goes all the way for 6. A 4 and a 6, pressure on the bowler.
Yeah, very good from Saif Hassan.
Game of the Super 4. Takes him on, and that has all the miles to travel all the way for 6. Saif putting dancing shoes on and getting rewarded for it.
Yeah, Bangladesh have had.
We just flip that on the onside towards that shorter boundary. No problem whatsoever. 6 more. Seen some wonderful shots towards that short boundary tonight. Advancing down the ground, hitting that over the top. Really nicely played that one. That's a couple of bounces has gone for 4. That's a good, strong, confident shot. 19, San. Always cracked that on the offside. That's a terrific short boundary. Not far enough and out. That is a big wicket. That is a really big wicket. Hasaranga into the attack. They like sweeping. They've picked up a wicket though.
Just had this feeling. Too much space offered to the batters and the more talented young batter.
Inside out. Really good shot for 6. That's a beautiful shot. That's good class.
I tell you what, this guy is looking absolute.
Hasaranga to continue. Quicker, slightly fuller. Yeah, and then also in that in Bangladesh.
2 batters to follow. Bangladesh.
Enjoys pace slightly more, does Saif. We saw it today, 26 runs of eyeballs on it. And can they pinch 2? Running hard.
Required rate up to now.
Short and put away. Fine up in the ring, much needed boundary. It's taken 21 deliveries and it comes off the bat of Saif. Has a lot to do with the way Saif is.
This is 6. And went the distance. Hit with a lot of power. As I welcome Atar Ali Khan to the commentary. And goes through extra cover. That is a very good shot, I'll tell you. Look at the way he sets himself up. Hasaranga threw it up. Oh, it's gradually gathered. Now, will this be taken? Yes, it is. That's what they're after. One into Hasaranga gets a wicket. They were after that wicket. They needed a breakthrough in his career. So captain has, but this is what Shami most. 4. That is 4 in the gap. Too easy for Hridoy. Tossed up, and that area is over. 6. That's massive. See, that's the problem Kamidu Mendes was going to face if he goes leg stump. He went over. Short and wide. Not the length, not the length. That's not the field. The field is set to the... Feltawid Ridoy on the other hand. Oh, well done. That is clever batting. Really clever batting. Short third, short backward point in the 30 yards.
Bangladesh.
Thanks for his side.
His fifth
Boundary.
That's 4. Hit hard. Chamika Karunaratne. Oh, he gets there. He gets... Got that in the gap. Short boundary. He's found the gap to perfection. 150 on the board.
Yeah, this is
Front of square. Slap.